What's up, YouTube family?
What is up? We're back.
How are you doing? We are doing really good.
Yeah,
we are
doing really well.
I know we're not in our normal setting.
Surprise.
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 But we are very, very excited. But as always, as you come on, make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and comment because we absolutely are loving your feedback.
We love you guys.
And we need you to keep doing it because it's awesome.
You're amazing. We are so lucky to be just growing this community with you
You guys are so kind, and everything that you're saying about our relationship and just that you enjoy, like, it keeps us going, guys.
And just know that we really do try to comment to every single one of you. We have fallen a little bit behind, but we read them, and they mean more to us than you even know.
And we appreciate, as always, everything that you guys say and that you're doing.
Yeah.
And I know that the last video we talked about we're going to go into a marriage series, and we are.
That's coming.
That's coming. However, this week, because we also said we were going to bring in some special guests. Well, we just got a hold of this book, and it is The Happy Has-Been by Jonathan Mookie Morant. And it is a #1 bestseller on Amazon right now.
Above Taylor Swift.
Above Taylor Swift.
What?
The link is in the description, so you guys can get it right here from our video. But we have a very special treat because today I am going to interview Erin, and we have Jonathan Mookie here.
What?
As well, and we are going to.
Are you saying he's here?
He is here.
Like right here?
So here's what happened. We bought the book, and then he just appeared, and we were like, well, if he's gonna just appear when we buy the book, now I'm not saying it's gonna happen for you guys, but I'm just saying that's what happened to us. And so because
you don't know though.
But you never know. I mean,
buy the book.
He like a genie. Like you bought the book, and then poof, he just popped up.
Like bibbity bobbity.
But we are going to interview him, and I'm going to interview Erin because they actually have such a aligned story with Erin's book, which is Discover Your Roar, and that's also available in the description.
Buy mine too.
Buy hers too.
It's not a bestseller.
But it will be.
But it will be.
But we are going to, I'm going to have the opportunity to interview them, and you guys are going to learn a little bit about the books, and we're going to go from there. We're going to have a great time.
So, do you think we should bring him on?
I think we should bring him on. Mookie, are you here?
Oh, where is he?
Where is he? Bippity boppity.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, how did I get here? I swear I was just in Australia.
Well, we bought your book.
We bought your book.
And I mean, I know that's probably not like a typical thing that happens to people who buy it.
But we told them it might happen to them.
We told them it might happen.
It very well could.
I mean, you might show up somebody else's
I've been known to
field,
Australia,
or wet grass.
Charleston, and who's next? Who's next? California? I see you. I'm coming. Just
well, there's actually something else going on because there is called the Mookie Challenge, and perhaps if you do it and
he might come see you from that.
He might come see you.
Not only that, we visit New York from time to time, and last time I was there, I looked up on those big screens, and I was like, man, if only, maybe me and some of my friends who do the Mook Face Challenge we could be, and then the opportunity came, so maybe in a few weeks, you and your Mook Face Challenge, and my dear friends Chris and Erin right here are going to have it up there in New York with me.
That would be so cool.
Times Square, baby.
Keep your eyes open.
Keep it open. Yeah.
All right, so guys, here's the thing. I get really excited when I get to interview people.
He loves to interview people.
I really do.
It's like his jam.
I really do. I love to interview people because I love to ask them questions about maybe why they do the things that they do or how they got to where they got to, because it's intriguing for people to share their story and share their life, because there's so much wisdom in it. I always find that when people have experiences they can share and you get to ask them about it, you just gain so much insight from it. So Erin wrote a book called Discover Your Roar, and Jonathan, I'm going to call him Jonathan. I like Jonathan. So Jonathan Mook.
Come on.
Mookie. He wrote a book, and it's called The Happy Has-Been. Now, both of these titles I find to be extremely interesting. So my first question is going to be, why did you title the book what you titled it? So now, if you however you guys want to decide who goes first, that's up to you. I'm not going to meet anything. But I'm not going to pick either. So, but maybe you could do rock, paper, scissors. Now, here's how it works, though. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, so it's on the shoot.
That's for me, just so you know, because they know how to play. I don't know how to play.
Just in case, because the rules change over time. So. But all right, well, you guys go when you're ready.
Okay, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I really don't know, but we're gonna do it. Ready?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
What is that though? I don't even know.
That's
I know.
that's
Okay,
paper.
see, I didn't even.
It's okay. So Mookie won.
So I won.
Yeah, so Mookie won.
Winning. Hashtag winning.
Hashtag
No
win.
disrespect.
Now, Erin doesn't like to lose, so we'll see what happens.
Wait, that's 2 out of 3.
Why do I feel like there's going to be an edit of her winning regardless? So
It could happen.
It's
It
cool.
could
No,
happen.
I said best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3. We'll do best 2 out of 3.
You
It's
can do
okay.
this. All right, ready? Let's do
Okay.
it. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Oh.
Again.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yo,
Okay, so that's 2 out of 3.
there ain't enough edits when you were winning.
That's 2 out of 3.
Sorry.
That is 2 out of 3.
And I was trying to cheat.
sorry.
I know you were
And
trying
I
to
still
cheat.
threw it.
I
It's
feel
okay.
so guilty.
Don't feel guilty.
Don't feel
It's
bad.
okay.
Okay, so Mook, Jonathan, why don't you go ahead and go first? Why did you title the book "The Happy Husband"?
Man, that's an excellent question. So, my idea is to, well, I've seen it, the term has been, almost like washed up, kind of referring to maybe having a career or an experience, but you're not relevant anymore.
Yeah.
But that's kind of negative. So I want to reclaim that term. I'm happy having experience, having been the person I've been. So that's where the title comes from, to be honest.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So Erin, why did you title your book "Discover Your Worth"?
Oh my goodness. Well, there's a very long story to that, so it's not going to be nearly as short as his answer. And I don't want to
Which is a miracle,
which was
by the way.
amazing. Good job.
It's a miracle.
So I'll just do the shorter version of my story, which is that because of my story and being that I've been through a lot and overcome a lot, I wanted to really have a title that reached out and grabbed the audience and made them understand that from the beginning this was going to be a book about overcoming and about your voice. And so I really feel like with the word discovering your roar, that it kind of like alludes to you being a powerful person that's going to overcome, but you're going to be roaring at the end, which is such an amazing, powerful thing with your voice.
Well, I bought it right away, so
Yes.
join in on that, please.
I'm
Can't
excited.
wait.
I'm
Can't wait
excited
to
to hear
dive
how
in.
it works for you.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, those answers were absolutely amazing, and thank you guys. So, absolutely love the titles of the books, obviously, and I love the reasoning behind it. I think it's, and you guys, you need to get these books because when you understand the title, I think going into the book, it's only going to just enhance the experience. I think because you're going to be looking for that meaning behind what the author has. So I think that's great. So my next question, or just my second question, would be, where did you get your inspiration for the book? And since Jonathan won, we'll let him go first.
Whatever.
The daggers, I feel them. No. So my inspiration for writing this is twofold. My children, particularly, I have 5 children, and 3 of them weren't born yet when I was in the record business. So I really wanted them just as a legacy to leave for them. No matter what, they can understand their dad's story, because it's a pretty remarkable one, but it's also a challenging story, a story of challenges in life. But then also, I've always been a person, like they call it a people person. I've been on stage since I was a little boy, and I've always engaged with people. I can't just be over here and going about my business. I want to get with the people. I want to get in there. So in my discussions over the many years, or engagements, I would often be asked what is it like to be in the record business? What was it like to work with Mariah Carey? These people. And it gave me an opportunity just really to encourage people that, look, if this kid from Charleston, South Carolina, right where we're at, can get there with tenacity and, sticking to it, then you can.
Yeah.
So that's the idea behind it. And that's where I find my personal happiness in sharing with others, trying to encourage them.
That's awesome.
It.
I love that.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. My better half. So where did your inspiration come from for your book?
Well,
Your first of many.
We're good.
first and foremost, God,
Okay.
because I felt God really told me I needed to tell my story. And, I was inspired because from such a young age of going through so much adversity and overcoming so many different issues, from addiction and abuse and eating disorder and dropping out of high school and, having a child at the age of 17 and just all the crap, I really lost myself. I actually don't even know that I ever really got to know her. And so when I really met her for the first time, it was when I was 38. And you know this because I've told you it was when we were on the set in California for the show Sweat Ink. And that was when I really kind of came into my own and realized hey, you know what? Your story is your weapon. It's your superpower.
Yeah.
And you need to fucking tell it.
Yeah.
You need to tell it and
Right.
you need to get it out there. But that was when I really started to understand, just because I've done these things and been these things doesn't mean that that is who I am. It's what I overcame and it made me stronger. And so I really wanted to put that into the book with the steps that I took to get to that point. And so that's really what my book is about walking you through a process of helping you to overcome any challenges that you've been in your life so you can cultivate that strength and become that superhero that I know you can be with that roar, and then just kind of keep it going.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys for that so much. I love it. Just such great wisdom. Well, guys, I love this. I have one more question for both of you. And if you want to rock paper scissors again to see who
No,
wins
it's
first,
fine.
that's
You
up
can
to
go.
you.
We'll just let
But,
you go in the set if you want.
But I just thought I'd throw that out.
Okay.
But the last question I have is, what from the reader, what would you guys like to see the reader take? What's something you would like to see the reader take away from reading your book?
Well, I have this theory that I call the 6 degrees of connection, and I speak to it. There was a movie by Will Smith called The 6 Degrees of Separation.
Right.
And by the way, so there's a connection between me and Will Smith that will be in the book, but we'll get there. But it's just one more example of how each of us, every human being is connected by a measure, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, but somehow you might be connected to Dana, so I'm connected to you, and the strings go on, the thread goes on.
Right.
But understanding that, being aware of that, it opens up the potential that you have in terms of whatever your goals are. What that roar you talk about, well, if you're aware that it is connected to others and not just yourself, boom, that's the secret sauce right there.
Yeah.
It just truly is. I've found in my own life, and I believe that's what it is, and that's what I hope people can see through the thread of my story.
What's the question again?
I love it.
So what is something? And I mean, I'm sure there's tons of things potentially depending on the reader, but what is something that you would like to see a reader take away from your reading?
I would like them to take away self-confidence and self-worth. I would like them to read the book and realize that no matter how bad or how crappy the hand they feel they've been dealt has been, that it's not. And that really, I believe, the more trauma that you've undergone and you recover from, the stronger you are and the more of a story you have. And so I would hope that when they read it, they're going to be able to write these things down, journal these things out, and realize hey, I'm actually really powerful. I'm actually worthy, and I can actually roar really loud. And so that would be my biggest hope for anybody that reads the book.
I love it. Well, guys, listen. This has been such a treat for me, and I hope it's been a treat for you. I'm sure it has.
It's so awesome.
These two,
yeah, you
these
should
two,
stop.
these two awesome people. And I'm sure we'll have another competition in the future.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
We'll have a running
But
contest
just
or
remember,
something.
both discover your roar and the happy has been. The links are here in our description. Go and get the books from Amazon because they will benefit your life and they will make a huge impact on either your life and the lives of those connected to you, because that's what life is about. It's about connection. But as always, remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment.
And do the happy challenge.
And do the happy challenge, because that's also
Mookie
something.
challenge.
The Mook Face
Mook
Challenge.
Face
Mook
challenge.
Face
Hashtag.
Mook Face challenge. Do the challenge because
Times
you never
Squares
know.
is yours.
He might end up somewhere else too. Maybe
You never
we'll
know.
have like
I
a
mean,
drawing
the
or
poof,
something.
the poof is real. The poof is real. So, guys, we are signing off. But as always, remember, much love and
Deuces.
Deuces.
Oh, we forgot to tell you.
That's all right. I'm with it.
You didn't say
Deuces.
deuces.
Deuces.